Buckle up, we're going fishing. Hey, I'm Ben. I'm a huge fly fisherman, and today's video is about fly fishing vehicles and what your vehicle says about you. You might not think this is a big deal, but it is. Creeps like me are always judging you for everything. Neoprene waders in July? You're a moron. Straight 60 for tarpon? You clearly have no respect for the fish or your fingers. Tenkara pole? That's cute. Maybe you'll be a fly fisherman someday. Anyway, this video is about vehicles, so let's talk about that. Let's start real basic. Maybe your fly fishing vehicle is a bicycle. If you are a kid riding your bike to catch some fish, you're awesome. If you're a great smuggler riding into fishing spots, I guess that's okay, but it just seems like a lot of work. If you're lazy like me, an e-bike is great. I have used an e-bike for fishing, and it was a good tool. I didn't even break a sweat. I didn't catch any fish that day, so you never saw the video. Okay, let's move on to vehicles with 4 wheels. Let's start with a classic, the Subaru. For context, I fished out of a Subaru for a long time. All-wheel drive, I could sleep in the back of it. I'm pretty sure I did more with that Subaru than most of you do with your trucks. Driving a Subaru says that you're a practical fisherman that doesn't care if other people describe your fishing vehicle as adorable. Maybe the only thing a Subaru is lacking as a fishing vehicle is clearance. That's why I got a Forerunner, another popular fly fishing vehicle. 4-wheel drive, good for sleeping in except for the stupid hump in the middle, good clearance, and of course, party mode. Driving a Forerunner says that you appreciate performance and reliability, and you aren't one of those guys that thinks Forerunners are for soccer moms, and you're somehow not masculine unless you drive a pickup truck. Luckily for those guys, Toyota makes the Tacoma, or the Tundra if you're a fancy boy. The Toyota Tacoma might be the quintessential fly fishing vehicle. Leave a comment if you have one. Go to any fishing access parking lot, at least half of the vehicles will be Tacomas, or Tacos if your truck is also your personality. Hey, they're great trucks. They do everything my Forerunner does without being super girly about it, and you can help your friends move. Driving a Tacoma says that you are the type of angler that follows the crowd, fishes tailwaters, and takes pictures of both sides of every fish. If your Tacoma is pre-2004, none of that applies. What about other pickups? If you drive a Dodge, you know how to fish bobber rigs for trout, and that's about it. Ford says that you don't give a shit what other people think about your truck. GMC and Chevy? I got nothing. I'll leave it to you in the comments. Moving on, how about Jeeps? I had 2 Jeeps when I was younger. Some of my friends drive Jeeps as their fishing vehicle. You guys are cute. No one cares about your Jeep, dude. Not even other Jeep owners. Okay, the next one is a category and not a brand. And that's this guy. Is this you, the gear on the outside guy? Listen, I care more about a Jeep than about all that crap that you have strapped to your truck. What are you gonna use that high-lift jack for? The rooftop tent must be fun during your middle of the night tinkle. A snorkel? What are you, fishing from inside the vehicle? Judging by the size of that shovel, you must take some massive dumps. It took me forever to figure out what the hot dog trays were for until I noticed the ketchup packets. Or maybe you prefer mayonnaise. I'm not gonna make the obvious joke about Whole Foods here, but let me just say that I'm out there a lot. In the woods, the mountains, the desert, 4-wheel drive roads. Where are you guys? I never see you out there. Maybe it's because after bolting a couple thousand pounds of shrapnel to your truck, you forgot to upgrade your suspension. Cool awning though. I'm just gonna be blunt. If you're gear on the outside guy, you look like an idiot. Next up, how about vans? Quite popular these days. I've seen some pretty sweet rigs that I was jealous of, but I think most of you just want to be seen in your van instead of really dialing in the hashtag van life. If you fish out of a van, you probably have a mustache like this, wear a hat like this, and it's hilarious watching you back up a trailer at a boat ramp. The exception to being a van dork is if you drive something like an Astro van or a Ford Windstar. I respect that. You guys are legit. But if your van looks like this, then you probably have a Flycraft pool toy, and you say things like bet and Riz. How'd I do there? Did that sting a little bit? I hope so. Let's finish up with side-by-sides. UTVs, Razors, Rangers, Gators, Mules, whatever you want to call them. If a side-by-side is your primary fishing vehicle, please call me. I would love to fish your property. I'll bring the beer. And that's gonna do it for today. I'm not sure if there were any learning lessons in that video, but hopefully you laughed a couple times or cringed if I got you good. Thank you as always for watching another one of my huge fly fisherman videos. I'll be back as soon as I can with another video about fly fishing for you. Until then, you don't have to put stickers on your vehicle if you don't want to, and stay huge. I bet the Euros have a completely different take on this.